what's going on out there in Uberland, Tuberland, YouTuberland, all these different galaxies. Just joking, y'all. Hey, this is your boy Michael from Michael Uber Driver web channel. Just want to check in with you. This is the first video, so just need to check it in. Trying to think about what am I going to talk about on my first video, and I came to this accord is that I want to talk about why I am driving for Uber, because that's what everyone else asks me. Why are you driving for Uber? And there's a good reason why you want to know why you're driving for Uber. I am driving for Uber because I want to be able to get out of debt, stay out of debt, pay cash for the stuff that is extra in my life, as well as, I mean, I want to be able to make ends meet. You know, I mean, things are expensive over here in Northern California. I mean, it just is what it is. It's expensive. I mean, if I want to go to a Warriors game, it's $100 and some just for standing room only. That's expensive. If I want to do this and that, and you know what, my wife, my 3 kids are much more important than me going into debt or using money that's intended for them. So me driving for Uber is part-time, and I do it because it allows me to do a little bit of extra things that I like to do, to be able to provide a little bit of extra things for them, be able to make ends meet. I mean, it is what it is. I enjoy driving for Uber so far. If it's only been like a month, I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to the people. I enjoy getting people from point A to point B, especially when they are a little tipsy. I need to get you in the house. I need to get you in your home or someone's home, not on the streets. I get to help people who are elderly get to where they need to go. I need to get to help people who have disabled or on crutches where they need to go. And I get to help my friends, because I have a group of friends, and I'm telling them that, hey, in the first month of driving with Uber, I've made about $1,000 driving part-time every other day or so. And stop borrowing money from me. Go get your car and utilize it on your spare time. Make that money for yourself, so you can stop borrowing money from me. Not to say I'm not gonna lend it from you, lend it to you, but I'd rather you teach someone how to fish than just give them fish. You know what I'm saying? It's an old school saying, right? So that's why I'm driving for Uber. I digress a lot, but that's why I'm driving for Uber. But then the other question is, well, going deeper with that question of driving for Uber, I mean, instead of like Lyft or some of these other rideshare companies out there, you know what? Uber's the big dog. Uber's the player. Uber is the one everybody associates with rideshare. They don't necessarily associate Lyft or some of these other no-name rideshare companies out there with getting a lift or giving a ride. They don't even associate Lyft with Lyft sometimes. They associate Uber. You Uber. So, I mean, I never heard in a rap song, hey, let's Lyft. No, it's Uber everywhere, you know, type of stuff. So I drive with Uber, and I don't drive with Lyft, right? At least right now I don't. I'm not toggling back and forth. I'm loyal to where I'm getting fed. I drive with Uber. I am an Uber driver. I don't work for Uber. Everybody kind of gets that a little twisted, but you can think about it. I'm an independent contractor with Uber. I drive with Uber. So that's why I drive with Uber. I know they got all these issues, scandals, executive office. That don't have nothing to do with the drivers. The drivers are good. The drivers are great. The drivers are fantastic. Drivers are going to get you from point A to point B. The drivers show up on time And they're a lot easier to get a driver on Uber than it is anywhere else. So with your new drivers out there, I want you to develop for yourself. Develop a reason, motivation, why you are doing what you're doing. Why are you an Uber driver? You want to figure that out. You want to figure that out because it's important to have that information up here. You know why you're doing what you're doing. You're just not zombie living out there doing, I don't know what I'm doing. No, you know what you're doing. Because the reason why you want to know why you do what you do. Sorry, I'm biting my nail. It was bugging me. The reason why you want to know why you do what you do is so you can convey a message. You can convey a message to your riders because they're going to ask you. I give you 90% of the people who get in your car in that back seat right there. They ask you. They say, "Why do you drive for Uber?" So you need to not be, I don't know, or because I like to. No, come up with a substantial reason, motivation, why you drive for Uber. This will do a couple things. It's going to connect you and your rider. It's going to connect you. He gets a little bit of a story of why you do what you do. And with that connection, sometimes comes tips. They feel connected with you. They feel connected with your challenge. They feel connected with what you're trying to achieve. And now they want to help. They want to help you achieve what you're trying to achieve. They want to help you get through the challenge that you're trying to get through. And that's key. That's key to tips, is connecting with your passengers, your riders. You want to connect with them. The other thing reason why you want to connect with them is because your riders are not just riders. Some of them are potential drivers. And they're asking you these reasons. They're asking you these questions because they're considering driving with Uber. And with that consideration comes, hey, maybe if you talk to them and they say, well, let me know about it. Then you sit down with them, or you say, hey, call me sometime, or you sit down and you make sure that you give them your referral code, because Uber will pay you to refer people to come drive for them. That's how that works. So instead of making $7-10 from the person in the back seat, you now might be coming up with $510 from the person in the back seat, because they decided, hey, this sounds like this dude was doing it, and he was overcoming his challenges. He was achieving his goals, and I got goals. And they decide they want to drive for Uber. They go to pop in. They remember your code. Hopefully, I'm going to tell you different ways that you can get them to remember your code in a later video. But they remember your code, and now that rider is now a driver, and you have been able to create what's called passive income. Meaning you didn't really do much work other than say, hey, you should do this. You sold what you're doing because you had conviction, you had motivation, you had a challenges, something that you were achieving in order to and you conveyed that message. You connected with that rider. So new drivers, don't sit there and just drive. That gets you nowhere. That gets you nowhere. You sit there and you connect with people, and this will be more than just driving for Uber. This is your own business, your own motivation, your own achievable goals that you're going to be able to hit because you like what you're doing, because you're connecting with people. I am within these 4 doors a couple days a week, and I want to connect with people. I want to connect with them. I want to see what they do. I want to ask them, do they like what they do? They ever thought about driving for Uber? Things like that are huge. in the referral game, the passive income game of Uber's platform. So I digress, and I don't care that I did, because it was good information and you got it. That's what I give. Anyway, this is my cool Uber driver, and my name is Michael, but the Michael is M-Y-C-O-O-L, Uber driver. Like that. I like it. Anyways, marketing. Get it. And I want y'all to drive safely. Seriously. Seriously. Stay on the speed limit. Don't feel rushed by the customers. Drive safely. And go out there and motivate. Go out there and achieve. Go out there and overcome. Go out there and own your own business, because that's what it's about. Doing your thing. All right, I'm out.